Hola, my name is Gaby Barzuna and this is video 2 on the Break Thru program 2025. As promised, in this video I'll share with you my top 3 learnings in the program, and these are about songwriting. So let's go right into it. The first game changer that I learned this month from Susan was how when you're writing a song, you're basically storytelling. You have to have some key questions that have to be answered through the song. And these questions are what, how, why, and then but, so, then. Okay, so basically these are the main aspects of a story that need to be told so that the song is interesting. And I'll let her tell you exactly how she explained it to me in the next clip.
All songs start with a great opening line, and that opening line is always an assertion. We say something that we develop. You need to assert something that is true to you. You need to illustrate it. You can't just dump it and go. I've seen people who just like put one line after another and they're all great lines, but they're not stitched. The what, the how, the why. If you have a great line, but it doesn't fit in with everything, save it for another song.
Okay, so my second key learning about songwriting this last month is about feelings. To make the story short, I wrote a song about something that was true to me, and my mentor this month, Autumn, she's an amazing Grammy Award winner songwriter, and she was like, I don't understand what this song is about. And then sometimes we think that what we're saying is so obvious for everybody else, but sometimes you really need to find universal language that everybody can understand, and you don't have to get too specific. You know, most songs talk about, or most good songs talk about universal topics, but the power and the magic of being a songwriter is to make people connect with what you're feeling. So it doesn't matter if it's the most heartfelt song in the world if you couldn't translate that to everybody else because you thought that what you were saying was so obvious everybody was going to understand. So for that, it's good to have a vetting group or send it to friends and tell them like, what is the song about? What does it make you feel? That's something that I learned. She told me like, okay, let's go back to why you're writing this song. What do you feel about this song? And then that's what you want to write about. At the end of the day, that's your anchor. What do you feel about this topic? And how do you want people to feel when they listen to this song? So
I don't know what it's about. Satellite, you're out. Yeah, like I feel like you could take what you're feeling, hone in on what do you feel when you write this song? Like what's your emotion?
So it's about releasing something that never worked, you know, like something that you were holding onto and that you realize it's not working, and then you're just like, you know, let's just let it be whatever it's gonna be and let's just release it because I'm not trying to pull this person closer anymore, you know.
Okay.
That is
It's fantastic. That's the song. That's the song. Releasing something that never worked. That's an incredible dance lyric. It's euphoric, it's painful, it's beautiful, it leans towards a great vocal. That's it needs to be a little bit more broad. And what you just said was the meat and potatoes that we want.
okay. And then my third key learning this month was with our mentor DQ. This is actually a songwriting / production key. But basically, as soon as you're writing a song, you have to think about the BPM and how that BPM is going to make people move. So we have different genres, we have different BPMs, and then depending on that is how people are going to move to your song. So Are you writing a dance song? Are you writing an acoustic song? Do you want people to dance to it? So depending on that, you want your songs to be right on the pocket or to be a little bit more laid back. If you want people like to sway around or to dance or to be ecstatic. So yeah, he explains it better than me. I'll let you see that.
Like that vibe of pop, you're gonna be right on top of the beat where being on the grid really matters, and you're gonna want the I don't care, just like you live in a teenage dream. Like those things are gonna hit right on, and they make your body move a certain way. They make you move to the rhythm where you think of a her, cause I'm on it in your love in a hard place. Like you're just a little bit more behind, and you're like sitting in the pocket versus being on top of the pocket. So those things do matter um, in the genre context of where you're at.
Okay, so yeah, these are my 3 key learnings this month. I think for me they were game changers. I hope you learned as much as I did, and I will be back next month on the 26th to show you and tell you about my 3 key learnings on another topic. So ciao for now and see you soon.